Okay, guys. So, according to People magazine, Nick Cannon defends Kevin Hart by posting old homophobic tweets from female comedians. Now, in an attempt to defend Kevin Hart, who stepped down from hosting the Academy Awards following a backlash over his past homophobic comments, Nick Cannon has resurfaced old tweets from Amy Schumer, Sarah Silverman, and Chelsea Handler that he says also used homophobic language. Interesting. Cannon 38 tweeted on Friday evening along an old tweet of Handler's from 2010. I wonder if there was any backlash here. And the message she wrote, this is what a fag bird looks like when he flexes, including a photo that is no longer available. In 2012, Amy Schumer tweeted, which she's a comedian, she wrote, "Enjoy Skyfall, fags. I'm about to get knee deep in Helen Hunt. Hashtag the session." And then in 2010, Silverman, she tweeted, and also she recently apologized and said that she cringed at the material she did 10 years ago. But she did write, "I don't mean this in a hateful way, but the new Bachelorette's a fag." Now, some of his tweets, Kevin Hart, included, like he wrote, he just used the word fag a lot. You know, he said, okay, we get it. Your girl smart. What's up with the sneaks, fag boy? I got you this week. And then he also wrote, why does @Wayne215 have so many pictures of me in his phone? What are you, some type of fat fag? That takes pictures of black men all day. And this was like a real consistent trend now. I just want to also let you guys know that that these posts of Kevin Hart was back in 2009, 2011, 2010, you know. And so from there, I just wanted to say that Kevin Hart did write, "I made the choice to step down from hosting the Oscars this year. This is because I do not want to be a distraction on a night that should be celebrated by so many amazing, talented artists. I sincerely apologize to the LGBTQ community for my insensitive words from the past." And he also said, "I'm sorry that I hurt people. I am evolving and want to continue to do so. My goal is to bring people together, not tear us apart. Much love and appreciation to the Academy. I hope we can meet again soon." So, Jean, what do you think about Kevin Hart stepping down and this being something in the past and just everything that he actually wrote in general?
I don't think that he should have. Well, maybe, honestly, probably because the heat is on him. But I don't think that this should be the end of his career as far as, like, he should be losing deals and everything behind this. Because I feel like people are just a little more reckless with their words. And a lot of times, which is a fault with, you know, heterosexual people, and we know that has been a crush, you know, make fun of somebody, calling them gay, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he is sincere in his apology, and it was over 10 years ago. He's 40 years old. People do change, you know, even though, 30 is kind of late to, you know, still have some ignorant views. But I don't I don't think this should be a downfall of this man's career. And I applaud Nick Cannon for calling out, you know, the hypocrisy in that, you know, when they got these 3 white women who they want to run, you know, and be the voice of, you know, the white allies and, you know, all this Me Too and everything. And it's just like you are just as ignorant or you were at one point, you know. So, yeah, I mean, maybe Kevin Hart should step down this time around, you know, and wait until the dust settles. So I don't think this should be the end of his career. You know, people say fucked up shit, you know. But, yeah, I mean, what do you think?
Absolutely. I think, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Jean hit it right on the ass, seriously. Right on my ass, okay? No, I'm just kidding. So, so I totally agree. Kevin Hart this was 10 years ago, but he was definitely too old to be talking stupid as he was talking. The comments were absolutely, you know, ridiculous. When I was reading it, I was just like, you know, to me, it seems to me that he just used the word fag just as an everyday word. Like, that was just his choice of words. And maybe he didn't come off as mentioning, like, you know, like, it's to put you in, you know, say that you're gay. You know, maybe he just used that word just to be insensitive.
I'm saying, not to cut you off, Angelica. I don't think that he was like a real life homophobe or he hated gay people.
Right.
But I just feel like behind closed doors, this is how a lot of straight people, especially straight black men, talk. You know, before I came out, I remember I used to hear the word fag flying left and right. Now I don't anymore because, you know, everybody around me knows that I'm gay and they're able to respect my situation. But I'm sure people still use that word when they are among, you know, like-minded individuals, you know. So, but yeah, what were you saying?
Yes. I just also think that it also has to do with the generation. Like, I feel like people in their 30s, you know, in their 40s, that's the type of shit that they used to. I remember my cousins using that word all the fucking time. Like, all the time. Now, I don't think I've ever heard, like, since I've been an adult, like, for the last, like, 10 years, I don't think I've ever heard him even use the word. You know, maybe once or twice. But, like, you know, so I also feel like it's, like, you know what I'm saying, like, the generation that you were brought up in and who you're around. But the comments were stupid. They were ignorant. And, you know, I personally, this is only my opinion, I don't feel like you should have stepped down. I feel like you still should have went and got your coins and kept it moving. You know, you apologize. These other bitches, they not sitting up there, they not apologize. I mean, one apologized, but they still making money. They still one of the highest paid actresses that there have ever been. That, you know, as far as right now goes, these bitches don't give a fuck about what they posted back in the day. They may say, oh, my God, I used to cringe at that, but bitch, you still posted it, and you still got your money behind that shit. So I don't feel like he should have stepped down all because of what he wrote back in the past. Now, his tweets, there was a whole bunch of them, and I was just like, he's getting extra reckless with this shit. But to me personally, him using that word, it's kind of like me in my everyday life using the word nigga. Not saying it's a comparison, but it's something that I shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Because it hurts people. You know, it hurts the older generation to use that word. And I don't think of it like I'm calling somebody out their name, myself, you know, anything like that. I'm just saying the word, like motherfucking nigga, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely, there's a lot of verbiage that many people need to change. And sometimes you don't know that until you sit back and actually listen to yourself, or somebody lets you know. Or you get older and, you know, you don't want to, your kids or whatever using those words. And I feel like that's probably what happened with Kevin Hart. He got older. His kid probably may have repeated the word, or he was around his son and his wife looked at him like, shut the fuck up. And he was just like, all right, let me tone myself down. And then he understood that concept, you know, and then now this is coming back to bite him in the ass, which I'm sure he never even thought would happen. So that's my opinion on it. And if Jean doesn't have anything else to say, then we're going to go ahead and move forward. Jean?
I just have one last thing. I just feel like people, this should be a fucking sign. Like, you know, back in the day, when we first got on social media, we really did not have as much of a filter, and we might have some crazy things. So I feel like it is important for people, if you are still using, like, those same, you know, social media, just go ahead and go through. You know, it may take a while, but delete, I'm sure it's an app nowadays where you can just, like, delete all your tweets and all this, you know what I'm saying, and just start the fuck over, because clearly, like, it's by people in the ass. And I'm sure, thank God, you know, I don't have social media anymore, but I'm sure I've said some crazy, ignorant stuff, too, you know, so. Yeah, but we can move on to the next. I'm actually,
and with that being said, I'm actually looking to change my profile. I have a lot of inappropriate photos that I posted from years ago, and I look back and I'm like, I'm a married woman. If I have people that I work with and I want to add them on Facebook or anything, I can't because of these photos of me grabbing my ass or, you know, poking my butt out or being just absolutely inappropriate. Now I have kids. I don't want them to see that type of shit, so I'm trying to find a way to transition and delete some of them older posts too. And that's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So as Kevin Hart was frantically trying to go through and delete any post that he made with that word in it, you know, I'm sure it was difficult as people are snapping the photos and retweeting them and all of that stuff. So I understand, you know, it is difficult. But yes, like right now while I'm not popping, I'm going to definitely try and go through and delete some stuff because I don't want people to look at me in that type of light. Like, oh, but you was a thought. Like, okay, but I was a thought in a relationship, though. I wasn't even a thought, like a whole, like fucking around with a whole bunch of people. I was just showing off my assets. What's none of y'all business? Like Ludacris wife said. All right, you guys.